Alright, welcome back everyone. I just pretty much ran through Crackridge, and these are the important NPCs you guys might want to keep an eye out. Okay, first of all, this guitarist. By the way, this guitarist is going to be the guy you want to recruit. My best guess is the guy you want to recruit for that Center Commerce in Winterbloom. So I'll recruit him momentarily. But most importantly, he has the denim war clothes. I think this is a great armor for any of the warrior types, especially Ochette. I don't know if I have it equipped on her, but I definitely know it's on one of my warriors right now. First NPC right there. Second is this elderly man here. I think he has a stealthy knife, which is a straight upgrade for Throne. There's that. Then I think it's one of these two childs. Not this one. This one. If you inquire, you get discount at the end for him. So that's 3, and we have like 10 total. So that's 3. 4. This guy. If you steal from him, you get a miracle stone and a large shadow soul stone. Okay. That's 4. The 5th guy you want to keep an eye out is this gentleman here. You get a rock cleaver if you steal from him, and also a large fire soul stone. I think with that, I have all the soul stone needed to complete one of the side quests in Flame Church as well, which I will be doing momentarily. The rock cleaver is also a straight upgrade. I think I gave it to Ochette, but I could have also given it to Hikari. That's the 5th dude. Then 6th person is here. This lady here. If you inquire her, you'll get provoked like a pro. And I think you can also steal a relatively unique accessory, not very powerful, but unique, the Crescent Moon necklace, which, if you guys have been following along, is basically means she's part of that, what was it, a Moonshade cult, or a Moonshade, I forgot what they labeled it as. But anyway, that's our 6th NPC you want to keep in mind. Our 7th NPC is actually this gentleman here, that you can inquire to get guide with ease, and you can also steal a falcon coat from him. Pretty good equipment for any evasion focused build like Throne. You also get a large wind soul stone from him as well. So that's the 7th one. Then if you head down here, oh, not here actually, but still, this NPC is interesting to note. I was able to steal a bottled nightmare from him, but you can clearly see I can't get a warning necklace. 8% chance. I guess theoretically I could pay 6,000 for him, but why pay for something you'll get eventually anyway? But yes, you can see here that what it does is it makes you less likely to be targeted by foes. Probably good for one of your squishier units if you feel like cashing out. But if you look at Scrutinize, and I think I ended up bribing him for this information at night, you see, this is very disturbing. Whatever's behind that door is very disturbing. I think I haven't been able to fight him yet, just because he's tougher. I might tackle him after I switch to nighttime. I haven't actually checked to see how strong he is yet, but I might do that. So I think that's 8th. That's the 8th one. And now let's switch our party to nighttime. Hikari, Agnia, and Temenos. Okay, at night, the people you'll want to pay attention to are actually very close. It's not this lady, it's this gentleman here. Essentially, I think all 3 of these people are part of the Moonshade cult, or Moonshade Order. So if you, obviously if you bribe this guy, of course, and you get new equipment for sale, and I think you can also either, I forgot whether I mugged him or, I think I probably mugged him, he's only 4-star, but you'll get a Crescent Moon necklace, which you already know about, and the Stone Splitter, which is an awesome upgrade sword for Hikari, I think I ended up giving. Then there's this lady here, that, let's see, what did I do? Oh yeah, I think I mugged her and got a, an Oak Staff, which is a straight upgrade for Oswald, since what's his name? Temenos already got the Jade Staff earlier. And I think there's one NPC I totally forgot about in here. I think I stole from him. But you can get Spike Bandana, Battle Bandana, Spike Shield, Guardian's Axe. All pretty good equipment for your party. And you can see here that, you know, this one boosts evasion, again, if you need it. This one's for accuracy, so it's probably going to be Ochette. This one is a shield. It also boosts critical. I think I'd probably end up pretty much anything, like the way I distribute my equipment is based on the best stats. So, you know, if I get a crit equipment, I'm going to give it to Ochette. If I get an accuracy, Ochette. If it's strength or maybe speed, evasion, obviously speed, I'm going to give to Agnia. Evasion, I'm going to give to Throne. That's the general gist of how I approach things. I don't think there's any actual quests in this locale, but first let me go check on the gentleman on the pain destruction gentleman there. Let's see if I can knock him out. Worst case scenario, I'll challenge him, but I think he was too strong and I didn't want to risk dying. He is a 6-star, so theoretically I can tackle him. Theoretically, of course. You know what? I'll try and knock him out. Alright, fine. Let's do this in the morning. I don't think Throne is strong enough to tackle him. I guess I could use Castti, but you know what? Let's try and fight him first.
Raise your weapon. On your guard. Prepare yourself.
Okay, at least he's weak to sword. Ooh.
Now it begins.
You know what? I'm gonna defend for this turn.
Not this time. Here I come. Not
Defend.
this time.
Jesus. He's tough.
My turn.
Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to cast Abide. Okay. And then I am going to cast Aggressive Slash.
My blade sings. Prepare yourself.
And then I'm going to use Yanka on him.
My turn.
And then I am going to use Piercing Thrust.
My spear does not end. You fight dirty. Now it begins.
Alright, I am going to heal not heal myself. I'm going to use Inspiriting Plum.
I need this. Here I come.
Ooh, he's tough.
Now it begins.
Alright.
I need this. Here I come.
Alright, I am going to use Abide. Darn, this dude's tough.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, let's do Aggressive Slash.
My blade sings. My turn.
I wish I could use the Yanka, but oh well. Let's see what we got here. Upheaval, 1,000 blades, 3 to 5 times. Take cover. Nah, I think I'm just gonna use Piercing Thrust.
My spear does not end. Here I come. Prepare yourself.
Okay, I think I might be able to deal with him.
My blade sings. Now it begins.
Probably should have equipped, oh well. Let's use Yanka then. They should do it.
There's no need for flattery. It'll rust on sword.
His skill isn't really
You
worth it.
still have much to learn.
Let's see what's in here. I don't need it. Don't need the skill. Please make this something good. Far from the reaches of hell. Okay, this is one of the book we needed from at Montwise. I think that's it, right? Other than one other book. In Stormhail, maybe? The Wall? Well, I'm gonna have to go back there and check, but we got another large fire soulstone. It seems like we're getting a lot of item needed for our quest here. And of course we get a stone. Dark Lion. Sleeping Dust. Silver Shield. Is that any better? Oh yeah, it's a straight upgrade for most people. It boosts evasion. No, for Temenos. Actually, it might be a good improvement for Temenos, so I'm gonna give it to Temenos. Intriguing. A lot of hidden items can be very rare, but then again we also have the useless stone and pebbles sometimes. Yeah, like this, it's not even an upgrade. Okay, fortifying nut. Okay, I think that should be it for this town. Okay, first off, I'm gonna try and guide this gentleman. Okay.
Come, my wayward lamb.
And with that, let's start our journey. There is, how many side quests did I completely lost track of how many side quests I needed. Obviously, we have the Scent of Commerce. You know what? I'll save this for last, because Castti's next chapter is here. So first, let's go to Flame Church. I'm gonna go complete that Miro side quest we started way back when. It sucks having to trek all the way up here every time, even though the enemies are all level 1. I wonder if after you breach a certain threshold where enemies won't bother you anymore. Alright. Here's the gentleman. I think we have all the stones. Wait, if we have one large soulstone of each fire, ice, thunder, and wind? Oh, I didn't even notice, but we just got wind. So, it worked out. Ah, at long last, the window is ablaze with light again. No less or more beautiful than its predecessor. His holiness can rest easy now. Thank you, traveler. The soulstones you gathered made all this possible. You see, this window's remarkable beauty comes from the 4 types of soulstone used in its construction. To be specific, 1 crushes the soulstone into powder, mixes that with ash and limestone, and processes this into glass of every color imaginable. As is well known, this window is also an effective ward against evil. Clearly not effective enough to save the pontiff. And this power too comes from the soulstone it contains. Not only is it one of the finest artworks ever created, it is also a sacred artifact revealing the radiant light of divine protection. Has such magnificence, such perfection ever existed in any other setting? To pose the question is to see the answer plainly, a resounding nay. My apologies. I allowed my enthusiasm to get the better of me. I urge and entreat you, traveler, spread the good word about the wonders of the window to all you meet. Psychic staff. Okay, what was that? Cathedral window repair, okay. Let's see what this does. Wow, it's just a straight up powerful weapon. Whoa. Do I want to give this to Oswald or Temenos? Tamaro's already got upgraded with the Jade Stab. I'm giving this to Oswald, but it decreases his evasion, so I gotta really think about that. Yeah, I'm giving it to Oswald. I'm giving it to Oswald. So there, I guess that's worth it. Finally, I am going to think about that for a second here. Okay, I'm going to complete the Scent of Commerce in Winterbloom. Wait, where's Particio? Switch him in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remind myself to heal Hikari after this.
Oh, Particio, you brought a musician for me. The preparations have been finished. Let's record. What a calming melody. The guitar's tranquil notes match that sprightly melody better than I had imagined they would. I'm sure this piece will ease many a troubled heart. Thank you so much. Equipped with a marvelous selection of songs, this device is now a truly marketable product. Strategically, I think it would be wise to sell it to the wealthy nobles and elite first.
Hold up there, fella. Why limit your consumer base? Let all sorts of folks enjoy your product. For example, a place where all sorts can experience this thing. Oh, how about putting one in taverns all across the land?
What a noble idea. I mean, you know, bars never lack for music.
Taverns? Are you sure? Larger establishments could afford it, certainly, but it's too costly for your average local taproom.
Then why not cut out the recording part? Just sell the sound maker doohickey on the cheap.
That's a brilliant idea.
Everyone leap at the prospect of easy access to song, whether it's a hometown ditty or a romantic croon. You bet your buttons customers are pouring to any tavern sporting one of these contraptions.
I can use that for my sales pitch, certainly.
You don't say.
Of course, once one of these is in taverns around the world, individuals will want one for themselves too, I reckon. If demand gets high enough, mass production and mass profit ain't just a dream. Picture this, fella. A world in which every household has their own personal music machine. That future may just be around the corner.
What a fantastic notion. Particio, I am so very glad our paths crossed. Oh, yes. If you're willing, I'd like to give you the honor of naming this product.
A name, huh? Playing it straight with music recorder ain't got no style. Phonogramic's kinda hard to say. How about we switch it around and call it a gramophone?
Okay, that's an interesting twist.
A gramophone? Yes, yes, I love it. Now off I go to sell it in every corner of the realm.
I don't know if that's what they call those things, but I feel like that's a new word he invented.
Good luck, fella. I can't wait to hear it playing in a tavern near me.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those things like coming soon to a theater near you. Okay, you can now play records on the gramophone in taverns. Okay, you can obtain more records from shops and townspeople. What? Interesting. Where would we buy this? And like, can we steal it from people? Huh. I'm more curious to see how that ends. Now let's see what we can do. Oh, we can actually steal from this guy. I never thought about that. But, well, my man, you're about to be stolen from.
Well, now.
A merchant dealing only in the unusual. He's procured curious wares like a puppet that automatically toasts at parties, and a dog-shaped threading machine, which he thought would never sell and subsequently never did. Nevertheless, he has been able to stay in business because of the occasional big hit among them. Huh. Big risk, big reward, I suppose. Okay, I'm definitely going to come back and steal from him real quick. But, that suddenly begs the question where I'm going to get new songs. Ah, well. Okay, so you see songs here. We don't have a lot, and I don't know where I could get more songs. Maybe I'm going to try and run to the local apothecary and weapon store and see if they sell anything new. Yeah, nothing. Not surprising. I wish there was a general goods store, but I don't think we have one here. Ah, well, whatever. Not a big deal. I am going to start Castti's quest soon anyway. Alright, switch out. So Castti, I'm gonna want in the party. Agnia I want to keep in the party. At least maybe between Throne and Hikari, I'm gonna go with Hikari. So, this should be a relatively balanced party. So, we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, gotta heal Hikari. Okay, so I think we've unlocked most of the jobs and the altar and the EX skills now. The only one we haven't yet is the dancer class, which I presume is going to be somewhere near Wellgrove. And after that we can resort everyone out and figure out who wants to be which job, and also which support skill we want for each character to help improve their overall utility. Again, I did that thing where I forgot my tale starts in the tavern. I don't think I'm ever going to forget it. Alright, let's hear Castti's tale. Following the clues she discovered in her treatment log, Castti arrives in the town of Winterbloom. When she arrives, she's greeted like an old friend by the townsfolk.
So this is Winterbloom. According to my treatment log, I've been here before. I have no memory of that visit, of course, and yet I am at ease here.
It can't be. Castti! Castti, is that you?
Is this maybe her hometown?
What's all this ruckus?
She's back! Miss Castti is back!
Castti? No kidding?
Welcome back, dear. We were all hoping to see your face around here again.
Excuse me, but you recognize me?
Huh? What are you saying? How could I forget you after all you did for us?
Oh, forgive me, but I have lost my memories. I came here in hopes of finding something that would jog my memory.
Well, we'd all be happy to talk your ear off if it helps.
Okay, time to start an inquiry. Oh, darn it, we can't inquire children. Or challenge children. Who is this dude? Hunter, a farmer, and a merchant. Okay. I'm sure I already inquired him, so let's inquire these people. I've noticed that depending on where you are in certain chapters and stories, certain NPCs are restricted, or at least they won't show up until you do the story. Then you can go back and, you know, mug, steal, do all that shenanigan to them. A hunter who once let a minor injury fester for so long it left him bedridden. Castti narrowly saved him and made sure to give him a nice long lecture on the perils of procrastination once he recovered.
Thank you.
Okay. A woman utterly exhausted from taking care of her ailing mother. Castti's kind counsel helped her gather herself and see her mother off this mortal coil. She's been passing on Castti's advice to other caretakers ever since. Wow, that's kind of depressing, but well, I'm glad you know she got over that. All right. Castti discovered this woman had a malignant tumor when visiting the village as part of Air's apothecary. She fortunately found it early enough to treat her and avoid a major health incident. Oh jeez, 24 years old. Ugh. I'm sorry, but this is I wouldn't say hitting close to home, but it really reminds me of the peril of, well, breast cancer, especially in young women.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Just say the word, Miss Castti. I'd be happy to chat for hours.
Though, come to think of it, Lady Rosa was the one closest to you.
Rosa.
She's ruler of these lands. You'll find her in her manor in the northwest of town.
Thank you for all your help. I'll go see her at once.
I think we've been there before. It was practically empty. Oh, these are all old NPCs we talked to already.
Oh my! If it isn't Castti!
This person seems to recognize me as well. I apologize for the sudden intrusion, but I would like to request an audience with Lady Rosa.
Word of your coming has already reached us. This way, please.
That was fast and kind of suspicious. Maybe that's just me. I mean, this town seems warm enough compared to most of the... Well, compared to Cannelbrine, this is a relatively nicer town. Butler to the Glenville family who oversee the town of Winterbloom, she has followed Rosa like a shadow since her ladyship was young. Though a woman of few words, she has served Rosa extremely well over the years.
That was very helpful.
Ooh, clearly she hasn't been treated yet.
Ah, Castti. Good to see.
Please be at ease, Lady Rosa.
Just Rosa will do. No need for formality between old friends. So it's true. You really don't remember.
There's time for that later. you need medicine, I'll...
No need. I already have some. This is the medicine you prepared for me.
It is?
Dozens of apothecaries saw me before you came. They all declared me incurable, lost cause. But you were different. I owe my life to your fortitude and skill.
Oh. I'm glad to hear I was able to help you. Would you allow me to examine you? The medicine appears to be slowing the disease's progress, but your entire body is showing signs of mild paralysis. At this rate, you won't last another month.
Jeez, so all she really did was buy her, well, actually, I don't know, maybe a year, 2 years tops?
I'm aware. Only a few grains of sand remain in my hourglass.
Ah, man, this is sad. This entire episode is sad.
Yet, I wish to live just a little longer.
Rosa.
Mother, I brought your medicine. Castti? It's me, Melia. It's been so long. I've gathered balm leaves from the herb garden every day, just like you told me.
So it seems like it's been like at least a year or two since she treated her. I'm just trying to get a guesstimate for when the last time she was here was.
Garden? What garden?
The one you planted for us, for Mother.
A garden. With the right herbs, I may be able to craft a special elixir for Rosa. Would you show me to this garden of yours?
It would be my pleasure. The garden is next to the house. I'll go ahead and unlock it.
Rest easy, Rosa. I'll be back soon.
Castti, how is Lady Rosa?
I won't mince words. She doesn't have long. Nevertheless, she's fighting with all her strength to hold on.
Lady Rosa suffers for the sake of her family and her legacy. Melia is still a mere child of 11 years. In the laws of our land, she cannot inherit her mother's estate until she is 12.
Oh dear. There's something about this whole situation that seems relatively fishy. It is literally ripe with conspiracy. Like if someone wants to steal the land, killing Rosa now is the opportune time.
If the lady perishes before her daughter comes of age, her lands and her title will pass to her next nearest kin.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't even be surprised if this next nearest kin is poisoning Rosa, like subtly.
So Rosa wants to pass on her estate to Melia. That's why she's so desperate. I'll do everything I can for her. I promise you. I'll see that Rosa's hopes do not crumble around her.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for Melia, or Melia. She definitely needs more support, like, than just a maid. Because I cannot imagine a 12-year-old or 11-year-old shouldering, basically ruling this dominion. Like, I could totally see people around her trying to take advantage of that. And unless she has a good support system, she's just like, well, meat on a platter, really.
These plants are well tended.
I've taken care of them every day, Castti, just like you taught me.
You're such a good daughter, Melia.
Thanks.
May I take some cuttings? I need them to mix an elixir for your mother.
Help yourself.
Rosa is growing weaker by the moment. Before long, she'll be completely paralyzed. But I know just the thing for her. Scalebark leaf, snowgrass. Can't forget the bloodberry. You can never have enough bloodberries. I should ask Melia where they are.
Okay. I need to gather medicinal herbs for Rosa and quickly. Can I help? I need to keep moving or else I start getting all twisted up. Sure. Thanks, Agnia. Castti, what about this blue flower? We don't need that right now. Okay, so how about this red mushroom? Very poisonous unless boiled. I'd wash your hands extremely thoroughly. Poisoned? What's a dangerous place like that doing in a mushroom like this? Huh? Why are you laughing? Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. I was just thinking that it's your tongue that ended up all twisted. Oh, another one. This garden is magnificent. You seem quite excited about it. I am. My homeland is a desert, if you recall. Gardens are rare there, especially ones so fair and lush with flowers. This garden isn't just for show. Every single plant, flower, and vine here has a purpose. Each possesses a beneficial property that can be used to save lives. Pleasing to the eye they are, and filled with sweet kindness too. One day I would love to plant a garden like this for my friends in Ku. Your heart is as kind as any plant here. Rosa's daughter and heir to House Glenville, the moment she turns 12 years of age, she strives to be like her mother in both public and private spheres. A feat that requires no small amount of effort. Medicinal herbs.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's plant the bloodberries in 3 separate locations. Oh, no they're not.
There, that should do it. Thank you, Melia.
Hey, Castti? Is Mother... is she gonna die?
I won't lie to you, Melia. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Thanks for being honest. I've been with her all this time and watched her getting weaker. I expected this. Even after she became bedridden, she still put our town above all else. I want to follow in her footsteps. I want her to know her spirit will live on in me. Why do I have to wait until I'm 12?
I mean, it seems already precarious enough to let someone younger than, 16, 17 handle a whole town, It seems, well, basically, I guess, it's one of those things where you're not sure you should be giving such an important task to someone who has yet to reach adulthood, but it is what it is.
Oh, rats. I shouldn't have wasted your time while Mother still needs you.
It's all right, Melia. And I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to see your wish comes true. Come on. Your mother is waiting.
Red eyes. Oh dear, Oswald, your eyes are bloodshot. Hold on one moment, I'll whip up some eye drops. That won't be necessary. Oh, Double dear, you sound all stuffed up. I hope you haven't caught a cold. My physical condition is optimal. Were you crying? That girl's earnest passion seems to have stimulated my tear ducts. How peculiar. Oswald. Oh, I think this must be really hitting close to home for him. The dude's got a daughter too. Well, had a daughter. God darn. This whole chapter is just I don't know, just someone chopping onions in a phrase. It's not peculiar. The answer is quite simple. It's because you have a kind heart. But yeah, I kind of feel, I don't feel envious of Melia at all. She's gonna be forced to grow up real quick. Just the world doesn't wait for her. Just like that, childhood is gone.
Greg, what are you doing here?
Of course, this has totally been foreshadowed that someone's trying to snatch the position. I'm not surprised.
Is that any way to treat a guest? I'm here to see how our dear sickly Rosa's doing.
Oh, this dude better not be poisoning her on the side.
Bad cough, huh? You don't look so good. Worse than the last time I came by. Why not just die already? Don't worry. I'll look after your lands and... Huh? Who in the hells are you?
It's Castti. Don't you recognize her?
Castti? Oh, yes. That healer. One of those heirs apothecaries. You've wasted your time here. Rosa's going to bite it, and there's nothing you can...
Enough! I will not permit you to insult our guest, Greg.
Hey, no need to get all snippy. All I'm saying is...
If you have something to say, you'll address it to me. I am the lady of this house.
Fine. I've had my fill of this place for today anyway. Speaking of which, I'm a guest in your house too. You can at least see me to the door.
Very well. If you'll follow me.
This gentleman seems to be making a very wrong conception or misconception. A guest is someone who's invited into the house, and as far as I'm concerned, it does not look like he was invited.
Lady Melia, are you sure?
Of course. I shall handle this.
Interesting the way she phrased that.
Damn. Why'd that healer have to show up now?
I am sorry you had to see that. Greg is my nephew. He's not a bad man. He simply wants to change this town for the better.
Are you kidding me? He talked to you like you're dead. He practically is telling you to die.
Yet he is too hasty. He plans to force his vision upon the people, and in his hurry to help, ignores their needs.
So that's why you're so desperate to have Melia inherit your title.
If he was such a great man, you wouldn't be that desperate.
Forgive me, but I think I need to rest now.
Rosa, I've made an elixir for you. It should ease your pain.
Yeah. I don't think anything's more painful than watching your loved one slowly pass away without you being able to do anything at all.
Here, drink deep.
Thank you, Castti. I'm already feeling better.
I recommend you get some rest. Sleep will aid the medicine in its work.
You haven't changed one whit, Castti. What was it that you always said? Ah, yes. I only wish to extend a helping hand to all in need. Even without your memories, you are still the same old Castti.
Rosa.
Castti, if I may have a word. I found this out front.
A letter?
Apothecary, we have Melia. If you ever want to see her again, come to the tavern in the Thieves' Quarter. Alone.
Melia.
I've searched the whole manor and there's no sign of her anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know what the servant was thinking, letting Melia handle that all alone. Like, I mean, you put the heir apparent to this manor in a room or in a, you know, whatever, outside alone with a man who would benefit most if she were to disappear and expect nothing bad to happen. Yeah. Bad foresight.
Oh dear. Oh dear. What will I tell Lady Rosa?
Oh.
Where is the tavern they spoke of in the letter?
On the north side of town. But the Thieves' Quarter is too dangerous. People get robbed there.
I mean, we played there as Throne, right? And you remember that's the same bar that basically 3 rapists try to, well, let's just say get touchy with her.
You can't mean to...
I do. I intend to rescue her.
But...
Stay with Rosa and don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Castti...
I mean, yeah, she's able to fight with poisonous monkeys and, well, a giant sand lion. I don't think these thugs are going to be much of a challenge.